And now we have the main event of the evening, a no time limit #1 contenders match between American Dragon Bryan Danielson and Samoa Joseph.
Cabana?
No, that looks like me, but I don't have the beard. I know my abs are just like that, but
I was thrown into you as we said.
Thrown into me.
Throwing it.
Oh, throwing it. Well, hey, how you doing? This is the main event, not only of the event, but of your event at home.
That's very true. You should have had a watching party, a viewing party.
Right. To like the old Nitro party?
Yeah, exactly. They would have it in
This was so fun.
Did it?
Yeah.
Really?
Birmingham, Alabama. I was there every week in a Nitro party, and then the next week we'd be in Duluth, Minnesota, and then the week after that we'd be in Cornelia, Georgia.
I had Dr. Quinn medicine woman parties, but
funny enough,
that's just me.
Dr. Quinn medicine woman was on opposite of Nitro, so yeah,
there you go.
So I would have to watch Dr. Quinn live and then watch the replay.
I didn't realize that.
Not really.
Those are the days before VCR.
Yeah.
Before TiVo.
Yeah.
That's right.
And the
scuds going, different colored studs.
Now we have had fans throw streamers before, but never this embarrassingly.
If you're going to throw streamers, throw them. Be accurate and be on time with them. Don't throw them intermittently during the match or whenever.
Don't throw them at the ring apron.
That's
or
right.
Possibly put somebody in the front row that's been blocking your
We
view.
do our shows monthly. There's 29 days to coordinate with your friends and buddies to go get the streamers, coordinate, and that was the pathetic of the
I actually threw streamers at the concessions person. The nachos were tremendous. There was the hidden nacho in the big goo of cheese.
Yeah,
like on the bottom.
And it's soggy.
So you're all done with your nachos, and then there's a special present. The old hidden nacho.
Would you say they were 5-star nachos of the year, or just nachos of the year
It
candidate?
was an NOTYC. It really was.
And now Rick Knox trying to break up these two big elks, these running elks that are clashing horns in the center of the ring in PWG.
Samoa Joe wrestling Popeye tonight.
Ugh, 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 ugh.
I thought that American Dragon much resembled Dan Haggerty.
Dan Haggerty
with the new beard.
If I knew who Dan Haggerty was, I'd laugh.
Grizzly Adams.
I see.
Oh my God.
Now Disco Machine, you actually
do your commentary on your own.
He's had it. He's leaving.
I thought Grizzly Adams had a beard.
He did. He had a big grizzly beard, but an American Dragon just got kind of like a 2-week growth.
He's got some misled pubic hair going around there.
American Dragon trying for the cross arm breaker, but Samoa Joe is a bit too quick for American Dragon. I know. It is true.
All right.
Disco Machine, glad to see you back in the broadcast booth.
Speaking of pubic hair, look at the chops on Samoa Joe.
He does. Very 1999-2000 season-esque of Shaquille O'Neal. That Samoa Joe has those.
Is that what you would call it?
No. I was just trying to think of it. More like the chops of Ambrose Burnside. Appomattox.
Now, as we like to do, we like to jump back and forth. I wanted to make a special mention that Rick Knox walking in with a Who shirt.
Who?
Not Who the band. Shirt. And Knuckles, much resembling Keith Moon, the deceased drummer.
Keith Moon, who went underground as Elliot Lord Fauntleroy to avoid persecution by the Chinese government, who did not like the Who's brand of rock and roll.
Impressive. Very impressive people.
And what's also impressive.
Oppressive. But it is impressive that American Dragon did have Samoa Joe and was pulling back on that rather bulbous nose of his, and now he's got the top wrist lock applied. He's got the leg.
3-1.
The 3-1.
Or
as we've like to call them, the Mexican stretch.
That's right.
You sure? Look, he's got the leg,
It's a
he's got
Mexican
the arm,
stretch.
and the shoulder.
Rocky
3 in 1.
Romero, Mexican stretch.
Okay.
American Dragon, Mexican stretch.
It's all coming together.
Now Samoa Joe applying a Mexican stretch of his own. A UM. Double M.
Now could this be a 3-in-1?
That's a Mexican stretch.
No, well, there's the
There's the 3-in-1 he stepped over now.
No, that's a single leg.
With the balls on the head. That's the third part of it.
Now, Colt Cabana, I did make mention that you had some rather sizable legs earlier on.
Sure.
But Samoa Joe, his legs are the size of a small Asian village.
What village? What's it called?
It's
Should we name it? What's left called?
And anyway,
All right.
American.
How about you people at home?
That's
All
right.
right. Tell me, you let me know what the left and his right Asian village legs are called, and we'll have a winner.
That's it. Winner, chicken dinner. Samoa Joe with a shoulder tackle, driving American Dragon down to the mat, and American Dragon is so taken by the momentum of Samoa Joe that he rolled over his own head, and American Dragon, that would have proved disastrous for him, but he had his beard as sort of padding, so it was not as effective.
It's kind of like a reoccurring theme tonight.
It's right.
We had a helmet, we got a padding beard.
American Dragon rolling through, applying the wrist lever on Samoa Joe, and now working him back. Samoa Joe, for as big and as strong as he is, on anybody, a wrist or a hand is a weak point, and if American Dragon can take advantage of that, he can effectively force Samoa Joe to submit early on in the match.
It's the proverbial story of the lion getting the thorn in his paw, and the little animal coming out and taking it out. It's a lesson for us all.
It is a lesson for us all. And much like another lesson for us all is whenever you are in trouble, bridge back on your head because you can get up and drop kick somebody just like American Dragon did.
Especially if the guy's 6'2", 280 pounds.
That's very true. And we do have a lot of big men here in PWG, but Samoa Joe obviously is the quickest. He's the most agile of all the big men. As you can see by those thunderous back elbows.
Yeah, I'm right here again.
Well, you're not as big.
Well, I guess if you go to girth to quickness ratio, he's got me on that one. But
No,
That big guy that already broke 2 chairs is standing up and probably going to sit down and break a 3rd chair on the night. We can only hope that it gets on camera.
he's lightning fast getting up from the broken chairs.
Now,
hopefully Samoa Joe has American Dragon sit on that guy for the Olay kick. Right? Because we don't need any more broken chairs.
that's very true. And Samoa Joe driving American Dragon backwards, but American Dragon breaking off and now firing in with some kicks to that ample midsection of Samoa Joe. And Samoa Joe very wise to escape a lot of it. Disco Machine mentioned last month that American Dragon sporting some new kick pads and maybe adding kicks, some middle kicks to high kicks to his arsenal, and we just saw it right there. Very effectively, basically scaring off Samoa Joe with those kicks.
Yeah, American Dragon doesn't have enough weapons. He needs actually something more in his repertoire.
So he needs something else to hurt people with.
Well, he's already turned you inside out.
That's right.
He does spend a fair amount of time for New Japan Wrestling, right? Mm-hmm. And the Japanese are known for their martial arts.
Kung Fu, karate, taekwondo.
Well, I was thinking they let us borrow Hong Kong Fu.
That's true.
And
Number 1 super guy.
yeah, so the figure.
Faster than a human eye. Really likes a slice of pie. Samoa Joe with that front kick, and now 280 pounds come crashing down on the
Right, that beard.
on the lucky thing the beard was there because that padded most of the blow. It helped deflect and spread out some of the impact. But if it weren't, I believe American Dragon's face would be caved in.
By the way,
I
I'd like
believe
to put out a special disclaimer. we've broken a lot of chairs, and all our profits from PWG has gone tonight into our chairs. So we basically broken even. So if you can get your friends to buy, maybe 5 to 10 DVDs a piece,
Right.
and we can finally get above the red. We're sick of not making money and just get put on the chairs.
But what we're not sick of is seeing American Dragon try a superhuman feat of strength in getting Samoa Joe in
And
the
forget about this commentary stuff. People at home, buy some more DVDs. Come on. Right, we're not going to commentate anymore until you shell over some cash.
It's going to do a telethon.
All right.
Samoa Joe throwing American Dragon backwards after American Dragon was trying for the surfboard, La Tapatia, if you will. And that's an actual movie.
Really? I was going to say those were the big Asian countries there
that Joe's legs were.
that forced him to have a tapatia.
And now American Dragon on the receiving end of some Asian countries to the face, and Samoa Joe chopping American Dragon. American Dragon, throughout the course of this match, we've seen him get a little more confident in facing Samoa Joe. I mean, these two men have met many times before, but American Dragon a beautiful Hanzuguri by American Dragon. He's finding that he can stand toe to toe with Samoa Joe in limited exchanges. He couldn't be in a slugfest with Samoa Joe, but for a limited amount of time, he can hold his own against Samoa Joe. And
There's no way he can do that.
And for a limited amount of time, you can go to ProWrestlingGorilla.com and get a sale for something. All right.
And now American Dragon trying La Tapatia. No, that's not the hot sauce. American Dragon maybe pulled Samoa Joe's knees out of socket trying that. Now he's got the rear naked choke.
Freudian slip, a very good one.
Rear naked choke applied to Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe able to get Kuala Lumpur over to the bottom rope and break up the choke attempt by American Dragon. Now American Dragon snapmare Samoa Joe. The chop to the back, and now Joe knows what's coming, but he tried to avoid it, but American Dragon picks him up. And dropping that 205 pounds of American Dragon right on the chest of Samoa Joe. Not quite as impactful, but maybe the mutton chops of Samoa Joe helped deflect some of the impact.
If he turned his head to the side, then luckily.
Yeah. And now American Dragon and the STF step over toe hold face lock.
Ooh. That's a 3-in-1.
That is. Right? And look at American Dragon. He's got Samoa Joe's.
You don't see that every day.
You don't, and I'm glad, because that looked quite painful. He bent his toes backwards on the canvas and then stomped the heel of his boot, driving the toes further. Samoa Joe's toenails touched his shoelaces. As impossible as that sounds, that's what happened.
I don't think I've ever said this about American Dragon. What a dick.
Yeah.
What a dick move.
And now
No class on that
Dragon. American Dragon, he likes to swear in front of children. He'll shove old ladies down. He's often drunk and unprofessional when he shows up to show. And that's a 5-in-1 Colt Cabana.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there it is. 5. Yeah, 5-in-1.
A 5-in-1 Mexican stretch applied by American Dragon Bryan Danielson here and in the main event. And now American Dragon bridging backwards. Beautiful technique of
It's a tremendous move.
It is.
Should have went for the 6-in-1.
Yeah. If he did, he probably would have won the match.
I said it before. I'll say it again.
6-in-1, key to victory.
6-in-1.
No lateral press, 6-in-1.
That's right. Just remember that, and you will have a successful career as a professional wrestler.
Absolutely. And we were saying before that people should buy more of our DVDs, but it could be argued that you probably bought this DVD already, so thank you.
We're sorry.
Sorry. We didn't mean to be dicks.
That wouldn't stop them from going to ColtCabana.com and buying stuff, though.
That's true. I saw some very stylish Colt Classic T-shirts on ColtCabana.com. And how much were they?
They were only $15, but
what a steal! And now American Dragon with the 3-in-1 on the ropes, a 3-in-1 Mexican stretch, stretching Samoa Joe's windpipe across that top rope, driving the oxygen out of him. And Samoa Joe, you take his air away, he doesn't have much left, and it's kind of hard to throw a kick when you can't breathe.
I think a great person once said, "Take my breath away."
Oh! Oh! And his American Dragon's breath was taken away by that beautiful STO counter by Samoa Joe.
Was it Berlin?
Leads in her Terry Nunn.
And what's she doing today? Nothing. Oh, those knee lifts to the face of American Dragon. I'm glad he did that so he could cover up my joke that was dying.
Oh.
But Samoa Joe powers American Dragon over with that beautiful suplex. And American Dragon taken over the hard way by Samoa Joe. You can see he's holding onto his lower back, and as he just escapes from Samoa Joe's brutal attack.
Rolled out of the ring. I think he's going to try to find some spinach under that ring.
And if he does find the spinach, this match is all over. You'll see his forearms balloon out. You'll get a good look at that anchor tattoo he's got on, and he will. Oh no, Samoa Joe going for the tope, and now
My God.
Giving the fans the finger. Very unlike Samoa Joe. Maybe a bit frustrated that American Dragon is able to, in some limited sense, to stand toe-to-toe with him. Oh, a kick to the chest. And now, Samoa Joe is going to break another chair.
Now, please, do not break the chair. My God, even worse. American Dragon, move, because you're going to hit it with a tope.
Oh, and there's another broken chair. I don't care about American Dragon. I care about the $25 it's going to cost us to get that chair fixed. And there we see some green stains on the floor from that streamer that didn't quite make it to the ring.
Not good. Not good.
And a green stain on the back of Samoa Joe.
Green stripe down his back.
Now, what is that? Is that green for envy?
I don't know. What is it? If you have a yellow stripe down your back?
You're a coward.
I'm scared.
So if you have green, maybe that's
all
spinach.
of Mexico is. It could be Samoa Joe covered in spinach. If American Dragon were able to lick that up, he could run away with his. A slap to the face of American Dragon, just taking him off of his feet, taking his breath. And American Dragon, you can see a dazed look on his face. He's got to be thinking, where am I and what am I doing here? And who is this monster that's just beating the shit out of me? Mongoloid indeed. And there's another $25 investment in this match for Samoa Joe.
We have no sympathy for American Dragon. I'm wondering, watching our profits go out the window.
It's like little dollar signs with wings flying away every time somebody crashes into a chair like that.
Oh my goodness.
A sparse round of applause for Samoa Joe.
That's right. American Dragon trying to crawl, do anything he can to get that spinach under the ring. He gets back in the ring.
Rick Knox we missed it, but Rick Knox was actually administering the 20 count. He was at 19 before American Dragon was able to get back into the ring. Now Samoa Joe he's hooking up American Dragon to press the attack to keep on him.
It's a mixture of pudding and booking.
And picking, actually.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. And now running off the ropes, the ole kick. Oh,
God.
He has defaced the face of American Dragon, much like defaceherface.com.
He almost kicked that beard off his face.
He did. And luckily enough, that beard is attached with some sort of super glue.
Adhesive?
Yeah, some industrial strength adhesive.
Possibly activator.
Perhaps he got some from the Human Tornado earlier this night. And now American Dragon, you can see the look of determination on his face, pulling himself up, telling Samoa Joe, bring it on.
Just bring it.
If that's all you've got, fat boy, I've got some more for you.
Well, it's been brought.
This is like the Olympics, kind of, right? It's Samoa versus America.
That's true.
And America is represented by a dragon, and Samoa is represented by a Joe.
Not just any Joe. Samoa Joe. American Dragon is fired up, and this is exactly what I was talking about. He's standing toe-to-toe with Samoa Joe in a bit of a limited exchange, but instead just drop kicks Samoa Joe right in the face. I've got to hand it to American Dragon. A very, very smart maneuver, taking Joe off his feet. That running European uppercut, the snap sounded like a bone breaking when on the impact, and Samoa Joe able to kick out at 2. Had that been any of a lesser man, except yourself, Cabana, that would have been put down by that running European uppercut. And now American Dragon, beautiful, beautiful knee lift, and almost a Pele-esque knee lift.
The
bicycle knee lift.
Bicycle made for 2.
Indeed. And now American Dragon going up to the top, could be going for the diving headbutt. He is. He hits the diving headbutt right on the shoulder and chest of Samoa Joe. Joe is out. American Dragon hooks the leg.
2.
albeit a bit gingerly. Had he hooked the leg a bit tighter, this match probably would have been ended, Disco Machine.
Absolutely, and since we put over the stipulations at the end of the match, remember, this is a no time limit match. There has to be a winner.
There must be a winner, and the winner of this match goes on to face Super Dragon for the Pro Wrestling Guerrilla Championship. But if anybody is hit with a snap, oh my God, Samoa Joe goes into the cross armbreaker. American Dragon, if he does not reach the ropes, this match is over right now, and American Dragon does reach the ropes.
And it's incredible maneuver, that power slam, and then into the cross armbreaker. Does Bryan Danielson have what it takes to beat Samoa Joe? They went to a 30-minute time limit the last time they met in PWG.
And now Samoa Joe going for the powerbomb. American Dragon reverses out of it. A Hurricane Rana. He hooks the leg. 1, 2 count only. When Samoa Joe gets his foot on the ropes, he gets Kuala Lumpur on the ropes, preventing American Dragon from getting the 3 count. American Dragon hooks him up for a small package. 2 count only. Again, Samoa Joe back to his feet before American Dragon and just toe kicks him in his sternum. And now going for a clothesline. American Dragon reverses. Samoa Joe actually landed on American Dragon, maybe doing more harm than good for him. And now Joe back up to his feet. Clotheslines American Dragon, just taking him out. 2 count only. Had he covered him a bit deeper, this match may have been over with. But fortunate for us and the fans at home, this match continues, and that's all I've got, Disco Machine.
Yeah, you can see that American Dragon actually stopped Rick Knox's count there.
Yeah, he actually got his hand out, and
it was as much a blocking of the count, so
not so much as a kick out.
No.
Exerting less energy than kicking out.
Now Samoa Joe going for the power bomb. Yes, he hits it. 1, 2
count only, and now going over into the STF. We've seen this before, and that is a no-win situation. Samoa Joe hits you with the power bomb. If you stay down from the power bomb, you lose the match by 3 count. If you kick out, Samoa Joe rolls you over into the STF. It is the ultimate 3-1.
You, my friend, have picked up
a thing or two.
The importance of the 3-1.
You with those words there, yeah, that's what you do.
All right. And now American Dragon luckily makes it over to the ropes to break up the submission attempt by Samoa Joe. Rick Knox asking American Dragon repeatedly if he gives up, but I guess no answer is as good as saying no, because American Dragon, his mouth was covered by that big meaty forearm of Samoa Joe. And now Samoa Joe running off the ropes, going for a clothesline again. American Dragon, he's got him hooked. He's going for the cattle mutilation. He's got him hooked. American Dragon,
flip it over.
He flips over. He's got Samoa Joe in the cattle mutilation. This could be it. He's bridging up. He's arcing his bridge, applying even more pressure to the shoulders and neck of Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe telling Rick Knox, no, he's not giving up. This has got it. If Samoa Joe can't make it to the ropes, I would say that this is it. American Dragon still maintains the cattle mutilation. He's got him hooked, but Samoa Joe, luckily, he gets lower, Southeast Asia and Laos on the bottom rope, breaking the submission attempt by American Dragon. We've seen American Dragon put away many a competitor with that cattle mutilation submission hold, but this time it's going to take a little more than that to put away Samoa Joe.
It's a true testament to what a small village can do if they pull together.
It takes a village, says Hillary Clinton, and it takes a village to block the Dragon suplex attempt by American Dragon. American Dragon, he's got him on the ropes. He clean breaks, and now waist lock. He gets him with a German suplex. 1, 2 count only. American Dragon, what an incredible feat of strength. He calls for the airplane spin. We've seen him do it before, but can he get Samoa Joe up for this? Now
Vegas says no.
Vegas odds are 10-1 that he can get Samoa Joe.
Bet the under.
And now it's Samoa.
He's got him up. Can he spin him?
Wow.
This is incredible. American Dragon, his confidence that he's found throughout this match is allowing him to just airplane spin. He's got him. He's going with it. This is incredible. What is this, 9, 10 revolutions so far?
It's much like a lumberjack picking up that big trunk of tree that he just chopped down.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Oh my God.
A 20 revolution airplane spin on Samoa Joe. 280 pounds. If you multiply 20 by 280 pounds, that's got to be over 18 tons of weight that he spun around on his own shoulders.
Now, if we were playing the airplane spin drinking game, I'd be so shit-faced right now.
I think you would have alcohol poisoning by now.
Alcohol poisoning.
Yeah. Now, American Dragon.
Speaking of shit-faced,
That the airplane spin may be doing more harm than good as American Dragon very slow to get up to the top rope. It could be going for that diving European uppercut we've seen him use. But no! American Dragon too dizzy. Exerted himself too much. A Karate Kid-esque kick. Samoa Joe. He's got him hooked. He's got him hooked. He's going for the muscle buster. And he runs out. Boom! What an impact. He comes over. He hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. That is it. Samoa Joe is now the #1 contender for the PWG Championship.